Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to do bicep curls without any gym equipment at all. Now there are a lot of videos on YouTube, and they're pretty good videos too, that show you how to do bicep curls without gym equipment, but they're mostly unilateral movement, meaning you can only perform a bicep curl using your body weight, one arm at a time. Now I've come up with a couple of ways, actually one way to do them with both arms at the same time. All right, so this is how we do it. The other interesting thing about what I'm about to show you is that you will involve your core a lot more. So you get that additional benefit of working not just your biceps, but your core. And here's the very first one. First of all, you need to find a corner at your home, right? To work it on, to place your elbows against. And as a good safety measure, you want to make sure that the door is locked in case anybody comes in while you're doing it, okay? You don't want to end up flattened like an old TV cartoon character. So here you go. I'm going to move my torso away from the wall, and if you can pan and take my whole torso down to my feet, I'm actually doing a diagonal plank. Alright? So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bend my body back into the wall. Alright? And from here, I am going to curl them forward. This is though I was doing a bicep curl, but I'm going to use both arms. So here we are. I'm curling my body weight forward. Nice and slow. It has to be a controlled movement for it to be truly effective. And normally body weight exercises require higher reps. I would say 12 reps to 20 reps. Now supposing I want to do the equivalent of a alternating bicep curl with dumbbells. All I have to do is come back and do it one arm at a time, just like this. Here you go. Now supposing you don't have a corner and all you have is a wall, you can do another version of this, basically by putting your elbow or your arm up against the wall. I hope you're getting all of this. Performing a bit of a diagonal plank. Okay, now I'm going to push my body, lift my body weight again by curling off that wall. A very small motion. Squeeze at the top and come down. Controlled motion. Squeeze at the top and come down. So effectively, you really want to do high reps on this one as well. So far, those are the two easy moves. I'm going to shift into something a bit more difficult now. Okay? But first, I'm going to show you a really old and effective move that I've learned from my grandfather. The exercise is probably as old as I am. So here we go. Okay, essentially, it's called dynamic tension. Pin your upper arm to your side. Put your hand on your wrist, the opposite hand on your wrist, or in the palm of the hand you're about to work out. And as you're curling your arm up, resist the arm that's curling. As it's coming down, try to resist the force that this arm is pushing down on your curling arm. Okay? So you're going to say that's pretty effective. It actually is. Okay? But I want to add a new twist to it. Alright? I'm going to invent my own version on the floor here. So, here I am coming down to the floor. Okay, so you put one hand behind to support you, prop your elbow up here against this leg, the leg that's firmly, with your foot firmly against the ground. Grab the back of your knee with this one, alright? And with dynamic tension now, what I want you to do is, as you curl your arm, as you curl your forearm toward your chest, resist with your thigh, with your back muscles, with your hamstrings, like so. So I'm dynamically resisting it. Make sure you're balanced on it too. As I'm coming down, I'm trying to resist the pressure of my leg with my curling arm and come back again. Here it goes. Nice and slow controlled motion that you feel right away. Here I go, resisting it. Now you might wonder, why bother with that when the arm version is so much easier? There are two reasons. First, with the arm version, as you're doing this, especially when you're fatigued, there's a chance your elbow could go all over the place. Especially if it comes forward, it'll work the anterior delt more than the bicep. But in this version, there's nowhere for the elbow to go. It's propped up securely against the other leg. And theoretically, using one arm on the other has its limitations because your arm is only so strong, right? Theoretically, your leg should be able to eventually exert a lot more force than the resisting arm, and that means you can do fewer reps with greater results if you're after size. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Most of the body weight body curls that we did will require high reps, but this is probably only needed in the 8 to 12 rep range if you exert enough force against the exercising hand, against the curling hand. Okay? Let me know how you find all of this. Thanks very much for watching.